Hello my fellow gamers, and this is Shadow from Shadow Online Gaming, bringing you a very exciting new Shadow Against the YouTubers series. I had another YouTuber come onto the channel and has given me best out of 3. Now this YouTuber, he practically came from nowhere. Seriously, he's been on YouTube about a month, not even that, and his channel has just exploded. It is absolutely brilliant to see. I don't know what his secret is. I'll have to try and figure that out later. But absolutely brilliant guy. His name is BlackIron from BlackIron Battles. There'll be a link to his channel in the description as always. Definitely worth checking out. Now he's kind of a man out after my own heart, where he likes thematic battles as well. In fact, his channel description is custom battles and themed battles is the wording, which is really exciting to play against. And yeah, he also, it's mostly Totar War Warhammer at the moment. He is going to expand later on in Dawn of War 3 because that's a game he enjoys playing. So that'd be a nice mix up to things. But he's only got about like 15 videos and they've just exploded like a good few hundred views each. They're just really good battles and I've been working my way through them as well. Absolutely brilliant guy, and he accepted my challenge to do a best out of 3. So really exciting. So yes, go check him out. And obviously, when I upload these, now the time might be slightly off because there's about 8 hours difference. He's in America, I'm in England, so we're going to try and get it close to each other, but they might be a few hours out. But we're going to obviously have each other's point of views on each other's channel, so if you want to see his channel and see what he thinks on his side of the battles, go check the link below. And obviously if you're coming from his side, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoy what you see here. What we're going to do first of all, thing I always do, is we're going to do a quick sum up of the armies that are here. So I am playing as the Orcs, and BlackIron in this first round is playing as the Dwarfs, and we're fighting over Marbad's Tomb, which if I just swing it around, I've not played on this map, but it's a really interesting map with this hill, these all hills and the woods and everything. Really not great for artillery, which is good for him because he didn't bring any, but I really like the theme of this, this massive like graveyard that we're fighting in. Very nice. So the quick sum up is I have 677 infantry to his 856. I've got 93 cavalry, funny enough, to his none because he's dwarves. Neither of us are bothered with artillery. I've got 9 other. Now the 9 other is the 9 trolls I've got at the front, because I wouldn't really count them as infantry. They're monstrous infantry, so they're 7 different. So 9 of them, and he's got 1 other, which is Fulgrim Grudgebearer. So I can't really count him as cavalry. I can't really count him as infantry because he's different. So yes, he counts as the other. So the total is I've got 779 units, Tis 857. That's right. This is an orc army that's outnumbered by dwarfs. You dwarf players are going to have a good time with this one. Now, it's a really good game. It's a really good battle. So, let's go over my army first, shall we? So, the obvious one, you got 1 unit of trolls at the front here. I've got 2 units of black orcs. I should really use this, shouldn't I? Is that the right one? No, that one is. 2 units of black orcs there. I've got a unit of orc biggins there and another unit there. I've also got a unit of goblins there, which I've spent money to tear them up to gold, and another one there. You've then got the Crimson Killers at the back, and of course this force is led by Grimgor Ironhide. Why wouldn't you? And hidden at the back, skulking in the back, is a Night Goblin Shaman, because of course. Now, that's my main force there, quite small, but on this side, I've got 1 unit of Orc Boar Chariots and 2 units of Orc Boar Riders. And then on the very flank over here, which is, I've got the nasty Skulkers here. Now, what was a shame was the plan was, if he had artillery, these guys were going to sneak around and get the artillery. Well, these guys are going to come around, hit the flank as these hit the front. But he didn't have artillery, so the nasty Skulkers don't really play much part in this battle. To be honest, they kind of charge in and then die horribly. So, what have we got here? We've got 3 units of Longbeards here. You've got a unit of Longbeards of great weapons there and there. On either flank, he has miners of blasting charges. And I've watched some of his videos. He loves the blasting charges. I can't blame it. What dwarf doesn't like watching their enemies explode with gunpowder? It's great. You've obviously got the 2 units of Thunderers there. You've obviously got the Fulgrim Grudgebearer here. You've then got the Grumbling Guard, a nice little elite unit. He's got some Slayers at the back. He's then got Runesmith and some Iron Breakers there. So his plan, I believe, was to meet us about here and hold the line there. So let's get started. So the Orcs are now moving in, the infantry's moving in, they're moving in. And this is when I realised there is no artillery. He starts moving his whole army forward, which was absolutely love, a dwarf army that's on the march. Fantastic. Let's get the nice cinematic view. There you go, marching. They're very nice thin line. You got all these big orcs coming in. Except I've got a lot of black orcs. What I've done here is I've got Troves at the front and he's got Thunderers there, so that's not going to be good. So they're going to start marching in now. I believe Thunderers are going to let loose. I believe I had them on move, and there we go. Now I've got them on the attack. As you can see, they're going to kill a lot. Well, actually, they didn't kill any. They just got a lot of damage. They're going to smash in, and then the Orcs are going to follow up nicely. You've got the nasty Skulkers have attacked this unit of Iron Breakers, which probably wasn't the best move. I should have probably moved them around and either tried to assassinate or get the Thunderers. The Troves have pulled back now, but that's fine. They've broken up the formation campaign. There's some of the blasting charges coming in. Very nice hit. The Thunderers I believe they are taking the Troves out. Yeah, they're completely destroying them. Good move. Don't want them to come back. What else have we got going on here then? In comes my cavalry, smashing into the Slayers. Maybe not the best target for me to pick, but there we go. But we seem to be doing alright. I should have moved and charged. They are now moving. You see, I've got a big group here, but the Biggins aren't having a good time. The Goblins are trying to get through the Longbeards. As you see, I think a lot of my guys are just outclassed for out. And here we've got an epic duel of Grimgor Ironhide and the Grudge Bearer himself fighting, and his bodyguards fighting the other bodyguards. So this is really good. You got the Skulkers are now attacking the Thunderers, which is probably the best thing. The Boars have now charged in as well to try and finish them off. But this is where it's all got to be decided. It leads to... oh, did the Black Orc just explode? You got the Grumbling Guard in there. This side is starting to collapse, so he's bringing his dwarves in. What I was doing was I was moving these guys to try and reinforce here, but of course when nothing's holding them, they're doing the same thing now. This side's doing... well, actually no, they've all broken, but we're keeping them distracted, but... at this moment, Grimgor is winning the duel, which is really, really good. I believe. Let's have the Grimgor, 2,000 health left, 1,700, yeah. So as long as they keep that up, what can possibly go wrong? So I've got those goblins I completely forgot, but here we go. I did the Cursed Moon, but unfortunately it goes the wrong way. If it had gone this way, it could have been absolutely devastating. These guys are trying to get rid of the nasty Skulkers. The Handgunners are now picking on the commander there. In fact, where's that commander gone? Oh, he's ran off. I didn't even know he'd done that. That was silly of me. I should have been focusing and got my command just to chase down here. And there's blasting charges as well. Unlike a lot of players who would rush into using all their charges straight away, he only uses like one throw, and then he keeps the rest from mid-game. As you can see, they've completely broken the force. I don't know why the Night Goblin Shamans get involved, but I am desperately trying to kill his commander. I can see this battle is going really badly for me now, and I'm trying to... this focus seems to be doing alright. Nice Skulkers to take on the mines, but you can see a lot of guys are breaking in the centre now. And I need to kill his commander, but my commander begins to waver. I mean, look how close we are. And he's broken, but does he get slain? This is the question. He does get slain by Fulgrim the Grudge Bearer himself, who has got 400 health. At this point, I send in everything I've got. It's like, I've lost this match, I'm going to kill his general. But as you can see, my morale is just plummeting. His guy just will not die, even though I've got Black Orcs charging him. So overpowered, blamey. 290 health, and you can see he was just... BlackIron was trying to get him out of there, but luckily for him, my armies break before we could slay him. So the first game goes to BlackIron. What a shame. He only got 4 kills, that's because he's focused so much on him. But that was a really good grudge match, and having those two pretty much fight each other the whole game was really good. So how did my guys do? Well, We killed 400 dwarfs. That's always a good thing. While my goblins only got 1 kill, 23 kills. The Nazi Skulkers got 43 kills. I'm quite impressed with that. The big ends did pretty naff, 25 and 24. I saw they were breaking quite quickly. The Black Orcs, as you imagine, 77, 48 and 61. The Trolls got 2 kills, but they were just there to take fire and disrupt. Cavalry, 30 kills between them, and the Chariot done really good. Look, pretty much a full health, 59 kills. So I don't know what he was doing the whole time, but he was doing something good. So looking at BlackIron's, then you got his miners, 30 odd kills each. His Longbeards, good mix, 10, 8 and 45. His Longbeards of great weapons, obviously against the Black Orcs, was hugely damaging, 180 to 42. His Slides got 46, that was mostly probably cavalry they killed. The Ball Boys when I charged them in. The Thunderers, 20 odd kills each, but they got rid of the Juck Trolls, really good. The Iron Breakers got nice 64 kills, and then you had the Grumbling Guy got 37, but they kept their Lord alive, which is really, really good. So there you go. BlackIron has won the first of our best out of 3. And I have to point it out though, don't panic, this isn't a whitewash. This is one of the most closest Shadow against the YouTubers set we have. So I think you guys are definitely going to want to watch the other two, because it is really close down to the wire between us. Absolutely brilliant games. BlackIron, thank you very much for the first game. I look forward to our other ones. And if you guys haven't subscribed to this channel yet, it would be absolutely great if you could. Obviously, then you don't miss any of the battles against BlackIron and any other YouTubers that decide out there to take me on. Well, I say take me on. Beat me thoroughly and make it look good. So, we'll go from there. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. The next episode will be up about the same time tomorrow, where we're going to have a good bit of Chaos and Empire stabby. Anyway, this has been Shadow from Shadow Online Gaming. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. Till then, take care.